What is going on, guys? Luke here today, and it's time to talk about Tesla's next earnings call coming up. Delivery numbers finally failed to deliver another record, unfortunately. And despite all the supply chain issues strangling the other automakers, Tesla was setting record after record until this quarter. And the market is in a confirmed bear market territory. Inflation is at a 41-year high. We're in a recession, even if the government doesn't want to admit it yet. And at this point, Tesla stock is down around 40%, with many Tesla bulls predicting it has another 40% or more to fall before finally bottoming out. Oh, and Elon is about to go through an ugly and quite massive lawsuit, and he is in yet another Twitter war with a former president. You really can't make this stuff up, guys. This is what is happening right now with Tesla. So I will address all this and how I think Tesla's earnings will play out, and tell you what I'm doing personally, complete with my revised price target that I will buy more Tesla stock at. I just ask in exchange for you to gently tap that like button and consider subscribing too. It's super easy to do if you like the truth without the hype. So Tesla had its first record delivery miss, and yes, I know that sounds stupid when you say it out loud, but the bar is very high for delivery numbers for Tesla, so it's the first time in a long time deliveries have not lived up to expectations, meaning this earnings call is far from certain in this stage. Usually we kind of basically know exactly what's going to happen on earnings, but this time it's a little more uncertain than it usually is. Now I agree completely, the delivery number is still incredible given the lockdowns in Shanghai, and despite the never-ending chip shortage and multiple challenges that are affecting the entire auto industry. But Wall Street doesn't care about any of that. Fair or not, Tesla missed deliveries, and now all eyes turn to the earnings call, where a miss there could be devastating for Tesla stock. Now, I personally think they pretty much easily beat the numbers, but there is a catch as they did not deliver as many vehicles as analysts were expecting, making the revenue number much harder to hit. Now, we did have two factories now open and producing as opposed to being a complete cash drain, which is massive for Tesla, but unfortunately, it will not show the impact on the bottom line for another quarter at least. It will take time for those two factories to contribute significantly to the bottom line. Now, despite all that, I still think they easily turn a profit. Tesla is doing incredible, undeniable things that is just leaving everybody else in the dust despite the entire government trying to help everyone else out, except for Tesla. Now, I don't want to get into any of that drama, so I'm not even going to comment about it, but it illustrates how well they are operating and how well they are doing compared to everyone else. Basically, Tesla doesn't need their help. So even if the numbers don't meet expectations, which the consequences will be harsh in the short term, as a long-term investor, I'm not concerned at all as I understand the why behind it. But I can't say I have no concerns. I actually have two big concerns that I have coming into this earnings call that are going to impact this earnings and the share price more importantly. First, the market is in serious jeopardy right now. The market is currently treading water and is basically one big announcement, one unexpected geopolitical event, one Fed misstep from taking another leg down, and despite what all the Tesla bulls will tell you, Tesla will give ground just like everyone else will. Now, I know we like to believe that Tesla is immune from this, but they are not, unfortunately. It's just the reality of the stock market. And please don't any of you guys tell the Tesla bull that I said that, because I don't need any more trouble here at the house. I'm sorry, I know that doesn't align with everybody else's take, but it is the reality, and that is why you guys come here for information. You don't want to be told Tesla should be at $2,000 or $3,000 and will be there shortly after this earnings call. That doesn't help you as an investor make sound and informed decisions. It's fun, I agree, but it's not really helpful in any meaningful way. And the second is once again the drama surrounding Elon that never seems to end this year is still circling around him. In regards to this earnings call, Elon is a wild card that sometimes hurts more than helps Tesla as he speaks off the cuff and can be combative as well with analysts. It's why we love him, and it's why Tesla drives to new heights. However, it's also sometimes hurts the short price in the short term. Look no further than the last earnings call. Instead of focusing on all the great things Tesla did, he took an incredible amount of time talking about the Tesla bot instead. It very well could be the biggest opportunity ever, I have no idea. But an earnings call is the wrong time to make that level of presentation and to have it suck up that much time. Make it a Tesla bot day or something like that a month later. But earnings calls are where you talk about the last quarter's performance and then project where you see Tesla going next quarter and through the end of the year, and you do maybe a final section on some exciting things like the Tesla bot coming in the future. Watch an Apple's earnings call to see how to run an A+ earnings call. Theirs is just almost perfection every time. And then we do have the Elon Twitter drama and lawsuit going on, but thankfully, since it will be a legal thing, he probably will defer questions about it. But this is the exact opposite thing big money wants to see a CEO being involved with. Many already view him as distracted, and that is why they don't invest bigger in Tesla or at all in Tesla, so you can be sure this is weighing on people's minds during the earnings call. And if you don't think some on Wall Street or big money won't draw the conclusion that Tesla delivered less as a direct result of him not being focused and playing around with Twitter, you don't understand how they work, my friend. Now don't yell at me. I think it's complete garbage and stupid, but that won't stop others from thinking that. And finally, we have Elon getting into it with Trump on Twitter. Again, this has no material bearing on Tesla stock whatsoever, but it's another thing that Wall Street and especially big money hates to see a CEO wade into. Especially with a guy like Trump who won't stay quiet and will really just go on an all-out attack. It's just unnecessary, and ultimately it's just another turnoff or I told you so moment for those who don't like Tesla or Elon in the first place. I'm not saying that it's fair or that it should have any bearing on Tesla stock whatsoever. What I am saying is, fair or not, if that happens, it will have a short-term impact on Tesla stock. Like it or not, fair or not, it doesn't matter, it will have an impact. There's a reason why Tesla is the most volatile trillion-dollar company that has ever existed by a mile. I mean, even companies valued at 20% of what Tesla is valued at aren't usually as volatile as Tesla is in regards to all that stuff. Bottom line, if guidance is lowered, which I don't think will happen, but if that happens, or if the numbers don't meet expectations, or if Elon says something that can be viewed as negative, the stock will likely get pounded once again. That is just the reality of the market we are in right now and the situation with Elon. So what am I doing personally, and at what price am I looking to buy Tesla stock at? Well, I'll be simply sitting back and watching the numbers and then watching what Wall Street does to see if they give me some juicy discounts. I have cash ready to deploy, and I don't care about the price action nearly as much as I care about how the business is performing. I mean, what, suddenly the price goes down and Tesla isn't performing as a business? This is where having your plan set before the earnings call is key. And I know I say it, many of you guys hate that I say it, but planning and having price targets is key to investing, especially with Tesla because it's such a unique and volatile stock. But because it's so volatile, you can absolutely take advantage of this uncertainty if you play the long game and stay away from all the short-term speculation. I mean, if you're worried about what Tesla will do tomorrow, or finding the bottom, or looking at this indicator or that indicator to decide when it's the best time to buy Tesla stock, or anything else like that, you are simply short-term speculating or trying to time the market, which nobody can do. No other stock moves like Tesla, so you need to be prepared and have your price targets ready, which I agree is hard to come up with for Tesla compared to almost any other stock, but you gotta do it. So just hold and look to add at your price target when short-term issues arise, like an earnings call is great, but the stock sells off anyways. That is the perfect time I personally love to add. So don't panic or do anything else. Be ready to buy at your price target, and for me, after buying a bunch of Tesla at my last price target, my new price target to add is at $609.69 for entertainment purposes only, of course. And if you want to see all my Tesla buys in real time, my complete watch list, and price targets for all the stocks I'm buying, plus 4 free courses, live Q&As, and a ton more, make sure you check out the pinned comment and get your membership today. And click this video here if you want to see what I'm selling in this market, and click this video here if you want to know exactly how I plan to make big money in this market. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.